All right. Hey. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's get it together. Hi, y'all. Welcome. So, y'all caught me where I raced out of the salon from finishing getting my hair done so I can be here. Hey, it's time for a Profit Scope tonight. We're going to talk. Oh, okay. Awesome. We're going to talk about some awesome things tonight, guys, about using the internet to build your business. Okay. Using the internet to build your business. Hello. I'm excited about what I'm going to share with you guys tonight. Tonight's topic is how to attract leads and convert sales. How to attract leads and convert sales. I'm going to just set up my Facebook Live and we're going to get started. Hey. Excited to be here. Y'all know I love talking online marketing. And so, yes, tonight, y'all ready? Get your pen and get your pen and pad out. And y'all don't talk bad about me. I was in the salon. I was like, girl, I got to go. So I got an appointment for 7 in the morning. So tomorrow I got a gym appointment at 5 in the morning and hair appointment at 7, makeup at 8. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. All right, guys. So go ahead and invite some other folks. Let me set up my Facebook Live. And thank you. And we are going to talk how to attract sales and convert leads. Attract leads and convert sales. Okay. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nicole Cooper. I am an online business developer. I have a background in online marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing, and info product marketing. I've done all things that you could ever think of on the internet, built multiple different businesses, multiple 6 figures, multiple years over and over again. And I like to call myself the geek in stilettos. So when you want to talk technology and leveraging the internet to produce income, to generate a successful business online, and to attract a lot of people, I am your go-to girl. So tonight we're going to talk about that. And I'm super excited because I could geek out all day, y'all. I am truly a geek. Like I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday. She's my business partner. And we saw a website that we liked and we couldn't figure out what it was. So guess what? We started reading code, reading HTML. I said, girl, we really read HTML. We didn't figure out the code. We figured out what her theme was, and we learned how to, what we call reverse engineer things on the internet to dissect people's sales funnels and what it is that they do so we can duplicate that success. And so I'm going to share you guys some simple things tonight. I'm not going to make it complicated for you. Some really simple things. Let me just get this Facebook Live going. But tonight, guys, make sure you have a pen and a pen and a notebook handy. All right, pen and notebook handy. Because some of the things that I'm going to talk to you guys about it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. All right. If you guys missed last week, I'm going to have where you can get a copy of it. Go to attractonlinebuildoffline.com. Go to attractonlinebuildoffline.com and you're going to get the okay, let's go live. You're going to get the repeat training of that. All right. Attractonlinebuildoffline.com. Hey, Facebook Live, we're setting y'all up. You know, this is putting the kids down and doing all this stuff. I need a nanny in my life. I'm looking forward to getting a nanny to help. Yes, Lord. Yes. All right, guys, tonight's topic. How to attract leads and convert sales. Now listen, if you guys are entrepreneurs and you don't have some things in place for your business, I have to bootleg. Y'all see how I got to bootleg my Facebook Live deal. Hey, Facebook Live. But if you guys don't have a presence on the internet, the game is about to change for you. At the end of the day, if you really want to build a successful business, and you want to be the go-to person in your niche, you got to learn how to leverage technology to make it happen. And so tonight I'm going to share with you some quick tips on how to do that. Once again, guys, if you want to get plugged in so that you can be able to catch the replay, let me move this over. Go to attractonlinebuildoffline.com. Go to attractonlinebuildoffline.com. And my whole goal with that, guys, is many of you want to build a business on the internet, but it still requires relationships. And so I teach you how to attract the business on the internet, but how to build a relationship offline. So tonight, let's go ahead and get started. My name is Nicole Cooper. Once again, for those of you joining us, feel free, guys, to go ahead and share this with other people so that they can be able to plug into what it is that we're going to do. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a speaker, an author, a freelancer, any kind of service provider, if you are a network marketer, an affiliate marketer, whatever your business is, my objective tonight is to share with you the key core things that you must have to begin to attract business online, and also how you can attract leads to you while converting them into sales. You know, just to give you guys a little bit about my background, I have been on the internet for over 8 years. And in that time, I've been able to produce multiple six-figure businesses, generate over $5.3 million in sales online in my different network marketing companies and home-based businesses, personally sponsored 1,200 people from the comfort of my own home, and also able to generate over $1.5 million in income earnings, doing it part-time, raising 2 kids, traveling the world, and living and enjoying life. And so I'm truly a believer that you don't have to work extremely hard to the point of being very laborious, but you work smart, okay? You work smart. I have learned the power of leverage. And I've heard, you know, when we in network marketing, they have this saying that J. Paul Getty says, that he said, I would rather have 1% of 100 man's efforts than 100% of my own. And that applies to technology to me. I would rather have 1% of a bunch of systems efforts than 100% of my own. If I got different systems working on my behalf, then I am okay with that. And that's what I do, guys. I teach people how to leverage systems, how to leverage technology, and how to put themselves in position to profit in automation, leveraging the internet. So let's talk about, hey, Natalie, tonight, let's talk about what it means to attract leads. And how can you take those leads and convert them into sales? So guys, tonight is going to be a little deep dive into what this whole thing is. So I want you guys to stick with me, okay? Stick with me, because we're going to go over some fundamental things. And these fundamental things are a little techie. Let me raise this up a little bit. You ready, Natalie? You ready to hear about this girl? Yeah, you guys could be sit out from Jamaica. That's right. All right, so when it comes down to, sorry, Facebook Live. All right, when it comes down to attracting leads online, I want you guys to, hey, Paulette, I want you guys to think with me for a minute, okay? Think with me for a minute. Before you go to a restaurant, before you go to a nail salon, right? Before you get your hair done, before you go to a hotel, what are some of the key things that we choose to do? Where do we go to find them, right? What do we check? Most of us are on our phone and we're trying to see what the ratings are for this place. Where are they located? We're trying to figure out, yeah, we go on the internet for everything. When it comes down to travel, we need a hotel, we go online. When it comes down to buying a house, before we call a realtor, what do? We search for houses online. Before we decide to buy a camera, what do? We research online. Before we decide to, do anything, Google becomes our best friend. The reality is that, and I learned this from church, which was the irony of it. I discovered that most of us pick up our phone every 5 minutes. Okay, every 5 minutes, which averaged for us picking up our phone on average over 250 something times a day. All right. Statistics show that over 54% of that time we're on social media, which means that we're constantly checking Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, everything. Everything we do is on social media. Everything we do is on the internet. So my question for you is your business on the internet? When somebody's searching for what you have to offer, can they find you? And if so, is it easy to find you, or do they have to dig deep? And are you drowning in all the competition? Do they find other people before they find you? Do you even have a presence online? If somebody researched you, would they even really find you? And if they did find you, would they learn more about your business? What are they going to discover about you when they go on the internet? That's the question you want to ask yourself. What is it that I have on the internet right now that shows people who I am, what services I provide, how they can work with me, and what button they need to click to join my business, to do business with me? How many of you can say that you have a strong presence on the internet where somebody's ready to do business with you right away? Anybody? Karina Stu. Karina said, use me as an example. Yeah, you know, Karina is, I call her my distance fitness trainer. And she doesn't just teach me about fitness, she teaches me about well-being. And I told her, I called her yesterday. I'm like, listen, sis, I'm talking about you all the time. We got to get you a presence on the internet. I can't be talking about you and nobody can find you when they go to look for you. I said, come on, it's time. I'm going to help you get set up. Right? The reality is, let me tell you guys something about what has happened for me in the last 8 years since I've been building business on the internet. Actually, it's been the last 6 years, not 8 years, right? 2 years I was learning, another 2 years, 6 years, then 2 years after that, 2 years after I got started, I started generating a lot of business on the internet because I consistently built real estate on the internet. I'm going to talk to you guys about real estate on the internet shortly. But one of the things that I love about how I've done business, and this is why my whole mindset is so different and why I can't do what everybody else is doing. You see, the majority of people who do business with me, most of them have spent money with me before they ever got on the phone with me. Most of them have researched me before we ever spoke. Most of them know everything about me. They're watching all my videos. They go from video to video to video to video on YouTube. They're hopping on my periscopes. They're getting on my email list. They get emails from me. They're watching my Facebook posts. They're on my Instagram account. They're everywhere. They can tell me more about me than I can talk about myself because they've learned so much about me. They're saying, yep, wow. Yeah, they know so much about me that the reality is that by the time they're ready to swipe their credit card, they know, like, and trust me. Why? Because I've taken time to build real estate on the internet. I want you guys to hear that term. I've taken the time to build real estate on the internet. What does that mean? That means that your most precious real estate secondary to actual land is the internet. Why? Because you have over 7 billion people in the world, right? I don't know what the percentage is, but let's just say roughly 60% of people in the world are on the internet searching for you and your business. They're Googling stuff. They're looking for resources. They're trying to get answers to their questions. They're trying to identify who they can work with to be able to get to the next level of whatever it is they need supporting in. But guess what? If you don't have a presence on the internet, then you are not giving people permission to do business with you. Okay? Now, here's the deal. A lot of people feel like, well, I got a Facebook profile and I got an Instagram account and I got an email. What is it? I got constant contact. But guys, listen. In order to successfully build a business on the internet, you have to have a virtual store on the internet. What do I mean by that? It means you have to have a place for people to learn more about your products and services. So if you think about a retail store and you're walking through the mall, what does a retail store do to engage you to come into their store? What are the things that they put on display to be able to say, hey, you want to come into my store? What do? They take the best items that they have in their store and they put it in a window so that as you are window shopping, you eye something that you like and then you come in. You guys have to have some kind of your best deal where people can window shop you. And I'm going to tell you, the best thing you can do where people can window shop you on the internet is build value and create content. Okay? Build value and create content. What does that mean? That means that if people have questions, If people want to learn something, if people are saying, you know what, I'm at a point where, and you might be a graphic designer, I want to up the ante on my brand. I'm looking for a good graphic designer. Does anybody know anyone? Well, you should have this content everywhere about the power of a great, strong presence through design, whatever, right? You have to begin to serve your audience with value and content that makes them say, oh, I like you. Oh, I want to work with you. Oh, can you tell me more? What does it take to, I want to ask you a few more questions. Where can I go? Okay, I'm going to go to your website. Okay, here's your website. Your website says work with me. Oh, I think I want to work with you. Oh, okay, I'm going to click the work with me button. When I click the work with me button, here are the options. Ooh, pick my brain for an hour session, $250. Oh, yeah, I'll pay you $250 because I like what you're talking about. Bing, 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 bing. Something's in my eye. That's what you want to have in order to attract leads. You see, nobody really teaches this stuff from a standpoint of even the smallest businesses. I don't say nobody. A lot of people don't teach these things. The truth is, yes, you do have to leverage the offline space. You do want to go to networking events and you want to meet people real. But here's the deal. People don't respond to the same to you in person as they do on the internet. You see, on the internet, y'all are real nice to me. You love me. But guess what? If I was a sales rep in a grocery store, in a retail store, in a fashion store, and you guys came into the fashion store and I walked up to you and said, hey, can I help you? You'll be like, no, I'm okay. No, don't worry. I got it. I'm just looking. But see, the difference is on the internet, you make the decision to go search for what you want. And you come to me when you're ready for me to work with you. So it's not me imposing on you like in the offline space. It's a little awkward. But when I use the internet, by the time people come to me, they are ripe, ready, and willing to work with me. That's the difference. So when we talk about attracting leads and converting sales, there's a difference between chasing and attracting. I'm going to repeat that. There's a huge difference between chasing and attracting. All right? Yeah, they're right, ready. Listen, I don't chase nobody. I don't beg nobody to do business with me. They come to me, and by the time they come to me, most people understand what is required to work with me because positioning and posture is everything. Okay? Position and posturing is everything. And because of the way that I put the value out on the internet, people understand that when they come to me, they're going to get everything that they need. And so in return, they respect my time because they realize that you are worth the investment. What that means is, guys, money is attracted. It just comes because of how you set yourself up. Y'all get it? It just comes. It just comes. I mean, I'm blown away. I don't take it for granted. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've seen a lot of cycles, right? Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, sometimes it's neutral. But one thing that I do know is the internet ain't going nowhere, okay? It's not going anywhere. And so if you don't have a presence on the internet, if you are not set up for people to shop, to work with you on the internet, guess what? You have to go grind and hustle so hard to try to get just a sale. Okay? Try to get a sale. But when you leverage technology and you leverage the internet, you can set some stuff up and watch multiple sales come in. As I'm talking to y'all, stuff coming through my PayPal, right? That's the power of it. You start just seeing money come your way and you start finding the power of attraction, attracting that income. And I tell people all the time, this book is always by my side. It is called The Science of Getting Rich, okay? It is a book that I highly recommend everybody goes and orders right now, okay? I have my team reading this book. My husband and I are about to read this book. If you want to get to a place where you learn that money is plentiful and bountiful, and it is rightfully yours if you are willing to claim it, you need to read this book. Because it is in this book that you will discover that no matter what people are doing or what they have and what they're accomplished or how many people in your industry or in your niche are out here doing what you do, no one can ever take the wealth that you are rightfully deserving of away from you unless you don't claim it. If you don't claim it, it ain't coming. Okay? But when you are ready to step up and claim your riches, right, your wealth, then you will find that it is right there waiting for you. Okay? Right there waiting for you. Now, here's the deal. Many of you guys are watching this and you got questions. And so one of the things that I have decided to do is to create a community where we can have interaction and engagement where you can ask questions. And we're going to launch something called Ask Me Anything Q&A. And that's going to be where you can ask me questions and we'll be able to answer them for you. And so I want to recommend that you head on over to the community at joinmycommunity.com, and you can get connected to our community where I'll answer any question you have. Joinmycommunity.com. And the reason why I do these, guys, is because I remember when I got started, I had so many questions. Everything was like a mystery to me. And I was like, how in the world are these people doing this stuff on the internet? Like, how does this work? What does it look like? What do they do? What do they use? I remember I used to research, trying to figure out different tools and different systems and different, how do you do it? And because I have so many people who are my friends, I tell people, if you want to know what you're good at, think about what everyone calls you for. Okay? What does everyone call you for? If you can look at what your closest family and friends always call you for based on what they know you're good at, that's how you know where your gift is. Okay? Today, I had multiple friends call me. I'm at the end of the salon getting my hair done. And she's saying to me, I'm about to open up. She's relocating to Detroit. And she said, I'm going back to Detroit. I'm wondering, should I go early? Because I want to do a grand opening. I want to do this. And I want to make sure that I set things up to be able to create success. And she's explaining to me what she wanted to do. I said, well, listen, all you got to do is run some local-based Facebook ads, offer some promos, do this, that, and the other. Make sure you have a website set up. Make sure you give something to the first 100 people who create their reservation. And I'm just like running her through the mill. She's like, wait a minute. Who do I get to do that? I said, girl, I can't do it, but I can tell you what to do. She was like, I need somebody. And I'm like, oh, I know. Then another friend called me. I helped him with his dog sitting business. You might think that dog sitting is kind of run of the mill, but no, it's big business, big money. He's in Miami at that. He said, Nick, I need to do some more marketing. What do I do to get my business going? I said, listen, what you need to do is get a Facebook business page. Go ahead and get some custom. I ain't going to tell all what I told him to do because I don't want everybody else to know what he's doing. But I gave him a little tip on how to add extra income in his business pocket that was going to make his Facebook page go viral to all the dog lovers so that when they think about Miami and dogs, they think about his company, which is Paws in the City, which I came up with the name, by the way, like Sex in the City, but it's Paws in the City, right, for dogs, okay? I said, this is what you need to do. Boom, 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 boom. He's like, Nick, oh my God, but how do I do it? I was like, oh gosh, I can't walk you through everything, but I can give you an overview, right? The reality is, guys, is that all of us have some natural giftings in something, but you want to take that natural gifting and you want to position it out there in the marketplace for people to be able to access it. Because somebody wants to buy what it is that you have, what it is that you teach. If you want to sew, there's a young lady by, what's her name? Mimi G Styles. Okay. Mimi G Styles. All right. And she started off with just sewing. Now this girl got patterns in every sew shop, Joann's Fabrics across the country. She's a big deal, right? Then